there's always one thing that we really like, and it's all about cutting eggs. Well, not cutting eggs, but basically babies hatching out. So no, we're going to basically be cutting some eggs from babies that are hatching out, which is going to be really amazing. So in this video, make sure you check it all out because we're going to showcase some awesome babies that we produced. Guys, Brian from MBK Reptiles here, Antoine from DPR Cold Blood. Make sure you follow his channel, even though he hasn't been posting. Make sure you comment down below pushing Antoine to make sure that he posts more videos. He's got to be on top of it. I like to push him. Under the bus now. Yeah, I am throwing him under the bus right at the beginning of the video. So guys, today in this video, we're going to basically take the camera, and Antoine's going to be opening up some clutches. We have some babies that pipped out. So we don't cut eggs until the babies start actually hatching out. So we have one or maybe more.
One head, yeah.
Yeah, so we have one head that basically pipped out. So we're just going to open up all the other eggs to make sure that all the babies do come out. It just helps them out. So nothing bad, nothing harmful from this way. Now we're also going to showcase two other clutches that we've had. They're nothing spectacular, but they're really cool, and just hatching babies is always fun. So we're going to do that. I'm just going to grab the cameras and we're going to go and deep dive right in. Let's do it. All right. So what do we got first?
Let's keep the egg cutting for after. Yes, that's the most exciting part. This pairing from a spot-nosed desert ghost to a double-head desert ghost albino. Spot-nosed desert ghosts are fantastic. I can actually show you the male. He is probably bigger than most of the females that we have in the collection. He is an absolute monster male. Last time we weighed him, he was over 3,000 grams. A huge male. Literally, this is absolutely ridiculous. So for a male to grow that size, it was just fun to just recreate more spot-nosed desert ghosts. And maybe if we get females from him, we'll get females, massive females. Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't hit crazy on the desert ghosts, nor on the spot nose. There's basically only one spot nose in the clutch, and it's this baby right here. And unfortunately, it is not a spot nose desert ghost. So we have 3 regular ball pythons. Always amazing. Even regulars are beautiful. It is what it is. And 2 visual desert ghosts. We got 1.1, did sex them yesterday. So these are pure desert ghost line, no enhancer or whatnot, pure enhancers. And you can really see the difference of the golden color between the enhancer and the regular. And that accentuates after the first shed, obviously. And then as the animal ages, the desert ghost keeps those golden, gray, very contrasted colors. So that's clutch number 1. And clutch number 2 is actually even crazier, only 2 eggs. And the pairing was a Enchi lavender to a lemon blast special 50% het lavender. And as the baby crawled out, this one crawled out over the weekend, so we didn't cut that clutch. We didn't really understand what we were seeing there, and I'll explain a little bit.
You had right away, like you just saw it and then you knew exactly what was going on.
Yeah, pretty much. So basically, these babies just don't make sense because we have a visual lavender, which makes sense, but this animal is not a pastel and she lemon blast special. This here is a super special lavender. How would that even make sense? Well, these 2 animals are females, and this is a super pastel, which the male didn't carry pastel. So if you're starting to see the logic behind this, these animals are actually baby coming from a parthenogenesis. My brain had a little bit of a lag there. Parthenogenesis clutch.
I can't even say it. Parthenogenesis.
Yeah, pretty much. That works. I mean, partho clutch. So basically, partho clutch is when a female reproduces itself with her own genes, creating only females because she only carries those chromosomes, and also basically carries only her genes. So there's no Enchi from the male. So that proves out that the female was actually a het lavender. So this animal here is a super special lavender
boss, super pastel, pastel, and pinstripe. I kind of feel like it is pinstripe. If you look at the dorsal, you see all those like the yellow spots on top. So maybe like a super special pinstripe or lemon blast or super blast, lavender. Nonetheless, this animal, I think after shed in a couple meals, is going to look really, really cool and interesting. This is not something that I have seen before. We haven't seen a lot of super special, and let alone with lavender. Really interested to see how are those babies going to age.
So, as being females, can those from a partho, can those females reproduce?
They can reproduce. From what we've never grown animals from parthenogenesis to breed. I mean, not myself personally. From what I've heard, they are a bit more tricky to get breeding, but they are fertile. I mean, some of them are fertile. I don't know for every single one of them. So these animals are going to be sold as pets, but not for breeding purposes. If you want to breed, you can, but realistically, it's not an animal for that.
All right, now let's get down into it.
Yes, sir.
Main event of the evening.
Yeah, so we have a very large clutch, 12 eggs, and this male was produced by me in 2022. It's a banana, red stripe, yellow belly, Enchi cinnamon head clown. Enchi cinnamons are allelic, so everything in this clutch is going to be either Enchi or cinnamon. And the female is a Enchi head clown, a huge, like 4,000 grams females from Brian.
So show us the male.
Unfortunately, the male got into a very horny mood right from the start. He grew the largest hemipenis for a male, but he kind of forgot to grow the rest. So the male was like 300 grams and had massive African hemipenises, like huge, ginormous, crazy. But the male really refused to eat. We assist feed him a couple times. And the only thing he wanted to do, I could almost stab my toes there with the scissors, but the only thing he wanted to do was basically breed, so that's what we did. And unfortunately, after that, the male didn't thrive. So this is basically his legacy. We have a shot at recreating him with the visual clown, and the male was absolutely insane as a visual. So yeah.
He was super orange, but it just like he just never made it out. I mean, he grew real fast and then was ready to breed, but never thrived. That's it.
Yeah.
As an individual.
So there you go. So right from the start, this head looks kind of weird. It looks like a spot nose, but there's no spot nose in it. So who knows? We'll see.
Are you sure that there couldn't have been in the male before?
Not in the male, but maybe I've put another male to it before. Who knows?
Lord.
That will be the end of the legacy if that's the case. So we go right behind the head without squeezing the skin, and we'll just gently open up so that the animal can pop back right in on its own. And what do we have? It looks like a Enchi something. Spider. It kind of looks spider, but there's no spider in it. But I think like Enchi spot nose, which doesn't make sense for the spot nose part. The other male that I could have put is a male we got from JP Reptiles, which is a spot nose, red stripe, yellow belly, pinstripe, triple het, hypo DG compide. So if we see some pinstripe, I mean, it's the other male, and banana, it's that male. So let's shoot for some bananas. Always exciting, right? There's always something crazy and new that, what is that? Some Enchi, maybe blade, or I don't know. Interesting to look. No banana, no pin. A lot of questions.
Yeah. But that's what breeding, especially ball python, is all about. I mean, you always have questions going on.
That's some Enchi, yellow belly, potentially with red stripe.
And like you can really see like on how like well like the egg is cut, like all the vein works are all there, you know. So like it's only the eggshell that really has been opened up. So
yeah, so the idea is not basically to open the egg and make a bloodbath. You basically run your scissors on top of the skin. Like you see, my scissor is not like deep in it; it's really on top. And that way you can really separate any membrane. Like you see, the veins are definitely not cut anywhere inside of this. So that looks like an Enchi clown, very reduced. Hard to say whatever else is in there, but that could be super Enchi.
Okay.
Honestly, like very, very reduced animal could be it.
Super NG clone.
Super NG clown. So far, really hitting the odds on it. 4 eggs, 1 visual clown. That's basically 1 out of 4 from head to head. So that kind of makes sense. That is also a clown, also with Enchi. And
so what was that second male also? Possibly?
The second male was a spot nose, red stripe, yellow belly, pinstripe, quad head, hypo DG clown pied. So that's a mouthful. But so far everything is Enchi. So that kind of makes sense on the banana still. And we'll have to see when they come out for spot nose. But
because the banana was allelic, so it would have been Enchi or
cinnamon. Correct. Oh, another clown, and that is spot nose. All right, so I think that the second male is actually the sire of the clutch. That is a NG spot nose clown, no doubts in there. Potentially with something else, maybe yellow belly or whatnot, but that is definitely spot nose. So the legacy ends there, I think. Unfortunately,
finished. You can get like 2 fathers in one clutch.
Imagine how crazy the scenario would be that we split the eggs and this is one male and this is the other male. That would be like...
I've had once like a clutch where the eggs were like split, and then I had like all the visuals on one and then all
really?
the on another one.
That's crazy. It shows like, you know, we can't control any of this, but there's part of luck in everything we do. Like we pray the odds gods for a reason.
So far we have 3 clowns.
3 clowns out of 6 eggs is actually 50%. So it's a very, very good ratio. And 4 clowns. Another very reduced Enchi clown. Still no pinstripe.
And then so far like all the clowns have been like Enchi.
Yeah. I don't know, like it's a very weird clutch. All the results are...
Because the female was Enchi heck clown.
Enchi heck clown, that's it. And it's a big girl, an old girl too. That looks like a regular. So definitely no banana male if it's a regular. For sure, that's out of the question. But I mean, no banana for now. I mean, it's kind of obvious that it's not that male. And let's see. Yeah, that looks like a spot nose. Straight spot nose.
You could have had yellow belly also in there?
Yellow belly and red stripe. Yeah, but also pinstripe, which is kind of odd because there's still no pinstripe in the whole clutch.
In red stripe, it's possible that we have some red stripe.
Yeah. Some of them are potentially carrying red stripe as well. And oh, here, that's nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, that looks like a Enchi
looks clown or
spot nose clown, maybe with something else.
Yellow belly?
Or maybe, all right, here. Third scenario. Maybe I did put a third male in there, and maybe the third male was a Enchi Phantom Spot Nose Clown. That would make a lot of sense. That would have explained a lot of Enchi, because Enchi on both males. That would explain this looks like an Enchi Phantom Spot Nose Clown. We've hatched a few in the past. That makes sense. That also explain the no yellow belly and there was maybe 1 yellow belly. Fantastic, guys. This is a bloody mess, and I'm glad you're there with us doing this. It's fantastic. We love it. Yeah, how easy it is to ID baby in the egg. If you send me pictures of your clutches in the eggs, like I'm as clueless as you guys. You gotta wait for them to come out, shed, and eat a couple times, and that looks like a clown with who knows what. Maybe just a clown. Nice head, but nothing crazy. Last egg. Imagine we get a banana. That would be like the craziest thing ever. No, we're not that crazy. It's not a banana. So the last egg is that looks Enchi Phantom Spot Nose from what we've hatched in the past. Wow, very interesting. I think that this maybe potentially, I don't know. Yeah, it is what it is, man.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure you comment down below and let us know what you think, because right now we have no idea. So which male? It's possibly 3 different males. Yep. He's the guy, the genius behind everything, right? So tell yourself that again, guys. It's a work in progress and we learn every day, and that's what passion is about. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the notification bell to make sure that when we do post videos that you get a little notification. Ding, ding, ding.
I would do the same, that's it.
So then from that point on that you know whenever we do that, and make sure that you let us know in the comment down below which males you think it is. But I do think that it's number 3, which is, what's so funny is that I'm thinking about it now, and then I'm like, the beginning of the video, makes just no sense at this point.
Yeah.
But it's okay. And that is what breeding animals is all about. So until then, keep sharing your passion, and we'll see you next time.